And it is time to look at the menace that has rocked the country and stolen many lives: cancer. If you are a parent to a young girl between 9 and 15 years of age, you are advised to have her vaccinated in school or a health facility with the HPV vaccine to avoid the manifestation of the virus into cervical cancer in the future. The HPV virus can take up to 20 years to manifest into cervical cancer. Let's have a look. In Kenya, 5,200 women receive a cervical cancer diagnosis annually, with the disease claiming the lives of 9 women daily due to complications. Health experts strongly advocate for the prevention of this burden through widespread HPV vaccine among girls. At Mhaweli Primary School in Kandui constituency, Bungoma County, an initiative is underway to vaccinate girls in the institution.
We are doing HPV vaccination to girls between age bracket of 9 years to 15 years.
Mary, not her real name, a class 8 student, shares her understanding of the vaccine's importance in preventing cervical cancer, emphasizing the need for early vaccination.
We know the HPV vaccine helps to prevent cervical cancer. If they don't get the vaccine when they're young, they might grow and then they get the cervical cancer and they might die.
Mary is not the only student championing for the vaccination of young girls.
HPV.
Stella, a grade 4 student, is urging parents to embrace the HPV jab for their safety.
If you will be vaccinated, cancer will go away from you. Will be safe.
With 99% of the cervical cancer cases attributed to the HPV vaccine, which spread primarily through sexual intercourse, experts stress the importance of the vaccination.
Also, having multiple children starting early, it is not good, because then you have persistent HPV infection.
It will prevent cancer at this early age, so that when they are predisposed, wakifika age of 30 or 40, the chances of getting cancer will be reduced.
We have data from the National Cancer Registry and data also from projections, global projections. Women suffer cancer more than men. That's the first thing. The second thing is that for women, the leading cancers are cervical, breast cancer. Cervical cancer is preventable, 90% preventable.
According to the Ministry of Health, shockingly in Bungoma County, early pregnancy rate stands at 19%, surpassing the national average of 15%, indicating a high rate of teenage sexual activity in the region.
Your sexual debut when you are a very young girl, you are at risk of contracting this HPV.
Of women that already are in the age where they need to be screened every year. Number 2, ensuring that the girls have a vaccine before they begin to get sexually active. And 3, ensuring that we access cervical cancer treatment to the women who are sick in our various hospitals.
August, tukirudi miezi 2 nyuma yetu, mkinisikiza, tumepoteza watoto 17. That is from the age of 19, kuanzia miaka 19 mpaka 10. Hao ndio watoto tumepoteza kwa sababu ya mimba za mapema. Mswahili akasema, sungura mdogo ananyonya sungura mkubwa. Na inafika mahali kwa maisha, sungura mkubwa ananyonya mdogo. Sisi tusiposimama na watoto wadogo, tuwaeleze maneno ya maisha. As a county, 14,000 teenage pregnancy. That is for the 3 months that we are having in this quarter. My people, mtoto akipata mimba kwa njia moja ama nyingine anaweza fariki kwa sababu ya hiyo mimba.
Watoto wetu wadogo wa primary wanafanya abortion kila siku and nobody cares. Nobody is fighting for them. You see this percentage of youth when wamesoma wamefika mbali, if only 20 or 30% of them. Most of them wakipata mimba, they get very small hit.
And despite efforts, HPV vaccine uptake in Kenya stands at only 60%, 30% lower than the WHO recommended rate globally. The first HPV vaccine became available in 2006. In 2019, after a pilot in Kitui County rolled out the vaccine nationwide as part of the routine immunization schedule for girls aged 10 to 14 years.
Watoto wangu ni asset yangu ya kwanza.
It is for this reason that parents like Bonventure Wanjala has ensured that his 2 daughters have been vaccinated.
Tumepoteza wazazi, tumepoteza majirani kwa sababu ya kansa. Kwa hivyo mimi niliona ni vyema wakati serikali imetoa kwamba kuna chanjo dhidi ya kansa, nimeona ni vyema watoto wangu wachanjwe ili nisije baadaye nikasema ningejua.
With the Kenyan government aiming for 90% HPV vaccine uptake to reduce cervical cancer cases, the hope is that the campaign saves life one vaccine at a time.